Okay, so this is episode number 2 of Men Matter Scotland. Today we're having a talk with one of our founding members, Fraser, and we're going to hear Fraser's story. Before we go into the story, again, just to let you all know that you can follow Men Matter on Twitter at Men Scotland and get us on Facebook at Men Matter Scotland. Okay. Also have a pretty awesome Spotify playlist. Again, Men Matter Scotland on Spotify. Loads of music on there to make you feel better, kind of good lyrics, songs that need have purpose behind them, so worth a wee listen. Okay, thank you, and we'll just get started. So, can I just introduce the guys in the room?
Hello, my name's Gregor Ritchie, I'm part of Men Matter Scotland.
Alright, my name's Fraser Devine, part of Men Matter Scotland.
Brilliant. So, Fraser's going to be telling us his story, and again, the purpose for doing these stories is just to, there's guys that are going through similar things that each of your guest speakers have been through. They might just get something out of it, it might just get them through a day or seek to get better permanently. So, Fraser, how you doing today, mate?
Aye, no bad today, mate. Bit stressful.
Aye, what's been happening today? Had a bit of a crap day, haven't
Aye,
you?
mate. Started with work at 7 o'clock this morning to go to the bank and left money out to go and get the Wayne's milk to realise when I was in Asda. What's my money? To the bank. To Asda. But a guy for Asda bought his baby milk, which was very good of him, man. To being on the way home and getting moaned at about Sunday dinner. Having to go to Iceland and get totties and chicken. But always good when I'm sitting here, man.
Big shout out to the guy for Asda in Iceland for sorting Fraser out. Okay, so we'll just get stuck in then. Fraser, you've told this story a few times, part of your group meetings, and Greg and I were lucky enough to be at one of them, and I was blown away by it.
It was the first time I'd ever been at one, and it was life changing for me, it changed my perspective completely.
That was brilliant. So, just for the listeners then, can we just start for the start then, Fraser, and go to your childhood, what it was like, where you grew up, what that was like?
Aye,
Charles John, mate, go for it.
I grew up in Springburn. That's where I was born. As far back as I can remember. I was a fear in my life. I didn't know it then. I just used to be a scared wee guy all the time. For anybody and anything. Didn't really go out much when I was younger. There was a lot of bullying. There was one guy that stayed in the street, and it wasn't just me really, there was all the wee boys, and he was a bit older. I resented that boy for years and wanted to get back and kill him when I was older. But the day I realised there was something up with him. He was mentally no well or whatever was wrong. And the day he's in jail for murder. That's where his life took him. But I held that in my head for 4 or 5 year old till I was like 20 odd, so that's a long time to hold a resentment, built up anger. We stayed there for 4 or 5 years, and then we moved to Johnston, in Freshire, and we went from closest to a back and front door, man. And it was like, I used to call it freedom. It was freedom for me, I could get out. There was a big bit of grass with trees and all that. We used to call it the monkeys. And you didn't need to worry about getting put in a wheelie bin or chased in the street with somebody on a bike threatening to fling off a 20-foot wall. Because that's what life is like in Springburn. But life started alright in Johnston, but I remember going into school and I've never been comfortable in my own skin. I always wanted to be somebody else. I like to look how they look, I like to wear what they wear. I was never happy with just me. And that happened, and it, as always, started a new school. I remember looking at this boy, and he was a bigger boy than me. I was tiny for my age, and I was like, I want to use I want to look like him. I had big NHS specs, and I used to talk to multi-bar kid. But life was good for 5 or 6 years. Good upbringing with my mum, my dad, my brother, my sister. There was no drink, there was no drugs, didn't see any of that. My dad worked all the time, my mum worked. My brother and my sister were a wee bit older than me. Now and again my brother would come in drunk, but that's just normal, you know what I mean? He'd be a night out. But it didn't scare me or nothing. And then the house started to get broke into. And I'm all for it was about time we moved house. and she wasn't really face Johnston, so she didn't know the area quite well. And we moved to a place called Howard Road. If anybody knows Howard Road, then they'll know why I'm laughing.
What's Howard Road like?
The ghetto, man. It was bad. It was like, if you're no failure, you're no wanted, and all the families knew each other and that. And we were outsiders going in, and we went to view this house, and it had the steel door and that still on, that's better. And we went in, and the family before's belongings and that were still in the house. There was knives with blood on them, there was blood up the walls. And I remember that, and I remember thinking, what's going on in here, man? And I don't know what my mum thought, and I don't blame her the day, but she took the house. Maybe she was thinking, we get away from where we are, keep us safe. And we lasted in that house about 3 to 6 months, if I'm right. I will be able to fill me in that, but for this time I'm in primary 7, going on to high school. And I went for my 2-day visit to my high school and told us not to come back, man, it was too hyperactive. But I wouldn't go out. But anywhere I went, I always took my way out to go out and hang about with people and get to know people. I wasn't good at socialising. So I didn't like going out and hanging about, but I was only primary 7. So we're still quite young, and one day I went out and I thought hang about with these boys, and it was alright, and I got to know the boys, and they were a wee team. I didn't know at the time. And I would get egged there in the park for taking their pal for that pal, or the same,
Oh, a snide away, that.
Aye, mate. And then one time in the boys' house next door, I beat him at the computer and he started getting his doing. And I thought, enough's enough, man.
What age were you when this was happening?
Primary 7, so
What?
a bit of 11, aye. So I cracked and I battered the boy back, man. And before we knew it, there was fucking 20 handed at my mum's door. My mum's trying to hold the door shut.
What?
And I'm sitting in the room screaming, but I'm gonna die. Because I don't know about anybody else, but I always think the worst. My head always thinks the worst and never thinks the best. And they were hanging from my veranda, they were trying to get in my door. And before you know it, my mum, my dad and my brother saying for what, they're out trying to run about with knives. My one sister-in-law's holding them back in.
Oh, man.
My cousin's trying to flank us off the veranda and saying to me, go down and face it, boys, go down. And the boys are getting in. And I'm saying to myself, I'm going to have a shit in myself, you know what I mean?
That's rightfully so.
How were you feeling all this chaos unfolding, man? Just because you
Scared me, I didn't know, I just felt we thought we were going to die. And my head was like, we're done here. And the police came, and they didn't even come down the street. That's what kind of
What?
place it was. They sat at the tap and watched till we left. And we done what the last people had done, left every single bit of stuff in that house.
So you think Dad would be in the same situation probably then,
Aye.
just bolted?
Aye. And my dad and I went back the next day with a van to get the stuff, and they just attacked the van. So we lost, my mum lost all sorts of memorable stuff, everything, we just lost everything, we had to start from scratch. I came to the drum with my mum, stayed with my auntie. My dad went to Fiji with my brother and my sister, stayed with them, so we kind of split up for a while. I don't know how long for, I can't remember, but we got a house in Fiji Park, and I started high school, a new high school. And I laugh at this now, I didn't laugh at the time, but we had no clays, so the school gave us a shirt. What I thought was a shirt, it was a blouse, and I was wearing a blouse for the first 6 months of high school.
What?
But my mum and dad still worked away and built stuff back up to the ground and got the house nice. And
So pretty much starting from scratch, didn't you?
they
You
always,
had to abandon all your stuff.
everything was left. We always had what we needed. My mum and dad made sure of that.
See, when you left, did you obviously you've left stuff. How did it make you feel? Like, you've got possessions of prize in that house. How did it feel just leaving all your stuff?
Honestly, can't remember, but probably got it. You know what I mean? Because everything was left. Computers a lot, as far back as I can remember.
it must have been quite brutal living somewhere pure stressful, really young, and then moving and getting somewhere with pure freedom, like you says, and having to leave the freedom and go into the chaos again, man. That must have been really just pure straining on you.
It was up and down that. I don't think I didn't even feel as if it affected me at the time, but as I went on in life, I have resentments for other people that done all that shit.
Yep.
And I was always going to go and get them back. And when I left and I started school and I moved to Fiji, my behaviour kept that bad, man. I wouldn't behave in school, I would attack teachers, I would attack my ma. I would stay up to 4 in the morning, then get up at 6 for school, be in school for 7. So I didn't need to see anything, I could run about the corridors and bang my teachers up. I'd play football myself. See, soon people started coming to school, I would disappear into the corridor away from everybody.
Just hide.
Mate. And that's just the way it went. The time sentence years here, I've been suspended that many times, and they're saying to my ma, you get suspended one more time he's at the school where he goes to behavioural school. And I'd played football against this behavioural school, with the school, and I knew they just done maths, English and football love street. And after them in, I thought, that's my cup of tea, man. But I'm on Ritalin by this time, tablets for ADHD, attention decisive hyperactive disorder. And I never really took them. I'm all the listeners of that. I used to put them under my tongue.
They're still just finding it.
Used to put them under my tongue and spit them out. Sometimes I did take them, but I used to be feared for taking tablets. But that soon disappeared as I got into my teenage years. But, so I went to this behavioural school, and by this time my mum's bought a house in Linwood. So we went for the chaos, as you said, to my mum and dad going and buying a house, which was good, you know what I mean? And that was on the space of a couple of years. And it was the same there. The boy up the stair kept coming out, and I looked up. And one day my mum just went, poof, pushed her right out the door. On you go, you're going to now. And it was good. I liked jumping about with the boys and that, but I would always be at the back of the crowd. We'd play football and that. I was still 14 or something. They were a bit younger than me. I started thinking about the younger people instead of older people.
Feel safer?
Probably, mate. I don't know. I just acted probably their age in my head. You know what I mean?
Right, aye.
I got offered maybe your work experience. The guy from behavioural to actual pride it was important for me to go and do my football coaching badges. And I went down and I looked in and it was packed. And I ran away. Fear drove us away for that and all. Or else I could have been qualified football coaching and that stuff. But
he must have seen some potential in you. He was probably good money and he broke it.
I was good at football, man. I was good at what I done. I've always in life I've always had the never give up attitude. You can probably see that in a first day when we play football. I'll keep going. And that's what ending a day, work. The way ends ending. But so for there, I picked up my first drink at 15. I left.
See, before we get to your drinking, see, your childhood, your experiences just sound as if it's been pure bedlam. That's what it sounds like. All that chaos that's been attracted to you, whether it's been people breaking into your house, or 20 people try to climb verandas to get in and get a hold of you. And that's scary stuff, man. That put the fear in anybody, I think.
I totally agree, man. And I think like if one of those things happened to me in my childhood, I'd like that would my childhood was mental. You know what I mean? But that's the norm. That's crazy. And another crazy thing is this saying through that whole process, you didn't even think it became normal. You know what I mean? Not just normal for you, but it's the whole street you're living in. And that's just, especially if ages 1 to 5, that's a really important time for us, brain development and all the rest of it. You know what I mean? A child, and the stress, the stress hormones involved. That's no an easy journey, man.
See the places that the kind of bad stuff happened, do you ever go back and visit them, just walk by them or?
Not really, no. I've been a couple of times, no, I drive by it with an animal sometimes, and that. It's alright to look up and go on a side up there, no, and I don't feel bad about it, I feel good that I did have good times up in that house. That get broke into, there was good times up there was bad times up there, but it was like everywhere, everything in life. I used to get a buzz beside it top of a cliff, and this shows how nuts my head is, right? I used to get a buzz of hanging off the cliff with a wee pole that just stuck at the cliff. And see if that snapped, I would have been dead. But
so you would just be off a bit and hold on to the pole?
The excitement of And I've always had that excitement of danger in my life, I think.
See what that says to me? It's like, I think people are living in stressful environments and they get used to that stress and then just maybe die down a wee bit. The body gets used to seeking for that adrenaline, seeking for that excitement. And that could be hanging for a cliff or that could be good in a gunfight or
Danger.
robbing somebody. Aye. Yep.
See, I look at it now, when we drive by, we don't drive by often, I'm not like that much, but I look at it and I think, fuck me man, far fail. At the same time, you
But
get that
it's
excitement
almost
feeling.
like Gregor's saying, you're chasing that adrenaline because when you're in fear for your safety, the adrenaline is released in your body where you either fight or flight. And again, if you've been in situations where you're picked on, adrenaline be getting released when you're younger, getting bullied by that guy who's in jail now, or having a mob of 20 people with blades at your door. Again, fear for your life, natural. Adrenaline's getting pumped through your body, and your body can get, I wouldn't say addicted to it, maybe it can, but it definitely looks for that, because everything else is seen as mundane after that. That kind of,
The buzz, I
that
still
danger.
get that buzz today. See, if I'm walking across the road, I need to be right next to a motor when I'm going to cross. And it's just something I've always done. I've always just like the wind going by, is it?
Yeah.
Mental, but I just like that. Yeah. Aye. I enjoy that. That sounds mental, but I enjoy that. Aye.
Again, and there's loads of people can maybe recognise that and kind of go along with it. People jumping off cliffs with parachutes. Base jumpers, I mean, these guys with parachutes, with the wing suits, just fly down mountains with wing suits.
The Red Bull crew and all
Red Bull guys, aye. So there's probably millions of people out there who have got that exact same kind of desire to have a taste of that adrenaline rush. Maybe different levels of it, I mean, over falling close to motors. Or buses, man, clipping your ear. But it does sound like, I get why you've got that, that feels there, if you're growing up, that stuff would, again, put the fear into everybody, man. That's it.
A lot of people probably from my past that kind of done the bullying and all that, they're not well and all. I realise that today. I had a boy, I was 9, and I had football goals and we bulgy mans up in the park. And he came up and he's wanted my goal and I said no. And I got a blade to my throat. 9-year-old, but he soon got chased in the fucking street, my sister's boyfriend, with a blade. And that was all mental, I mean, I'm like, that.
Aye.
But that boy did drugs, you know what I mean? So he was obviously messed up at that point and all. He died with drugs and got flung out in a post and squeezed to the cabin. It's just not a nice way to go, you know what I mean?
That's tragic, man. Again, again, just listening to you, man, you've been exposed to a lot of violence at a young age. I grew up the hill in the drum, and there was always gang fights and stuff, but it was never towards me, so I was almost an observer of gang violence and that kind of culture, but you've been a victim, mate. You've had a knife to your throat for a set of goals. You know what I mean? So,
mental,
and again, I've got, obviously we've got all the kids here. Imagine your brain is getting that, exposed to that violence at 9. What's the youngest age you've been exposed to violence at, apart from your monster in the heat? What had that?
Aye. I'll back her up, this is me very early scared me in the heat. She was a bit older, and I'll tell you one thing. She punched us and knocked us clean out, man. That was me turning up at the door with 3 or 4 bodies carrying me, like, there's your boy who's dragging up to my motors, and my mum just dive through my brother, scared to right in the face and talked down her end. And I still bring it up to this day. I can laugh at it today. But I don't know, it's probably, for me, the actual violence. The bullying that was shouting up and trying to put in bins that, but the blade to my throat in the park I was myself with this boy and he's like, these your goals, and I'm like, no, he's like, these your goals. I'm not saying who would have used
So
it.
what age would you have been about?
14 maybe. Aye, he's only a wee bit older than me.
Wow, man.
But I met him years down the line and I stood and spoke to him.
So that's another sort of going to come on to then. These guys have kind of caused you issues in the past. Have you met up with them and have you had conversations with them?
Just that one boy. And it was only a few years later. I met up with him wasn't that much. His brother stayed in the road for us and he get back. And I just knew to be wary of him, but didn't think about him, I just said alright, yeah, but I think that was just fear. Is he going to pull out and I'm like, you know what I mean?
Aye.
I would be nice to anybody.
Yep.
Just so you don't start any half, because I'm not fighting.
But see, like, talking about like people running about causing havoc and all the rest of it, would you think those people are just running about feeling the same as you, feeling that stressed out or nuts, that hardwired and then seeking that adrenaline, just what the fuck.
I would say they believe they've been missing something in life, you know. I realise that today. I mean, maybe they weren't showing any love or had any support when they were wins, and that's the only way they knew how to lash out. Especially the boy with a knife in the back. I don't think he'd have a supporting family base, and that's how he ended up where he ended up, you know what I mean? Take drugs to make yourself feel better. That's what I'd done. I'm just lucky I'm still here today, but that boy isn't.
Okay, so going to the alcohol then, Fraser, that's cool. Do you want to tell us when you had your first drink?
I had my first drink 14, 15.
Seems quite a
Tell
common age, innit?
Tell a lie. I drank a can of Tennent's when I was about 10 or something, 12, but I didn't like it. That was because I used to follow junior football with my uncle, who was up 40 odd years sober. But I didn't know that at the time. He just used to take us to the junior football. And we won a cup, man, he says, here, there's a wee drink of that. And I didn't like it. But then, when I started hanging about in the team, as I says, I moved to Linwood and got involved with boys. And they were all good boys, they were all cracking. And one night they decided, do you want to get a drink? And I was like, aye. And I knew this guy from Figgy Park, and he was kicking about, and I was like, you're going to get us a bed. You know, and he go with it. And he followed us, and he didn't know we were following us. He was following us, and we planked it, man. We went back for it, and he snaffled it off. But my first proper drink I can remember was a bottle of Mad Dog. Orange Mad Dog. And I came to in a course, lying on my back, fella sick. Glasses at one side, false teeth at the other. Aye, because I've got false teeth by this time. I'm 15, 14, 15, aye. Had some sort of gum disease and sweeties didn't help, but I just eat sweeties all the time. But I've not got them off, I was just some of them. But I came in that course, nobody around about me, nothing. And I remember going to the door, and my dad was like, do you know what time it is and that? Must have been during the night, and they said, there's no fun drugs on us. And the first thing I said, that isn't mine. That I did all my life. I was like, that's not mine, that's his. I used to blame everybody. Denial, but it wasn't me. And he grounded us for a month. And the next day I must have been doing my mother's boxing that much. He's like, right, now you go out, you know what I mean? My mum was always a soft one. But aye, so, seeing I took that drink, I felt different from what I did feel. I felt as if I was part of the team. I didn't want to look like you, I didn't want to look at you or about you doing. I wanted to look like me, but I had the confidence to go and speak to birds, and I was off my nut. And the more off my nut I thought everybody liked me because I was mental. And that's just the way I continued. By the time I'm 16 and a half, I've got drink and drug problems and I don't even know it. I'm thinking I'm having a good time. My pals used to go in at night and I would do it all weekend. And they'd be like, do you not go home now? Like, you wanted to drink? Mum will have a drink, man, let's have a party. By the time I'm 16 and a half, my mum and dad said enough. I'm stealing money out of their bank accounts, following my mum to the bank, watching her put a pin in and then taking in money for her to pay after dealers. And at that time, that's people I looked up to, because they had the respect. See, I probably realised today I didn't have any respect when I was younger for people. And I thought, see, if I'm like him, people respect me, people fear me. Did the money, the colours, and I just wanted to be them. And I tried it. I tried to steal drugs and it didn't work. Because I'm an addict and I took more than what I could sell. I didn't know I had an obsession in the mind that would tell me that it's alright, it'll be different this time. It's a wee idea that overrides all my other ideas and it always wins. And I didn't know I had an allergy, like when I take one, it's not enough and it craves and craves me out. And the more I put in, the more I crave. So if I'm drinking a bottle of Mad Dog, I want 3 bottles of Mad Dog, and you know what I mean? No matter what state I get in. But at the time I'm 16 and a half, I'm taking 10 ecstasy a night, 10 ecstasy a day. Day and night.
So it's 20 in a day?
20 in a day.
How many days in a row are you doing this?
Probably daily. wouldn't maybe not every day, but there was a time when I can't, well, obviously everything I've done in life pinpoint
Aye.
when that time was.
Yeah.
I just remember that I used to take 10 at night, because I used to go to jail at night time, and then in the morning before I started my work. So it was probably when I was about 18 I'd done that. But I was taking ecstasy in that at 16 and a half because I had a party, a leaving party, for all my pals to come to. Because my mum and my brother must have been talking behind my back. She says, we'll take him to Oban. My brother stayed up in Oban, he worked in a show, and he took me up there to stay. He gave me a job. But the leaving party, I had a flung with a couple of people in. And I woke up in the morning and my room was full of bottles, and I can vaguely remember people running up and down my stair calling themselves and down in the door because they're full of ecky and they're trying to whatever releasing their body. And my sister's in the house with her two wee boys. Two wee boys a day which come to men Mar who are now 16 and 17. They're only 1, 2 maybe, and I've got all this mob in the house. So I'm probably installing the fear into them that I had installed into me from my childhood. I thought I was alright, I was having a party and everybody was happy. And my mum drove me up to Oban that day, drove home and drove back up 300 miles in the one day because I woke up in a hospital. Shouting, I'm dying, my mum's at dancing. I don't know if it was called turkey overdose neck, I don't know. But that was just one of many hospital visits to be. So fast forward a wee bit. By the time I'm 19, I'm homeless. I'm jobless. I've no pals. I'm stealing half them dick and steal half them. I'm stealing bottles of vodka and going round the doors and selling them for a tenner for 10 bottles of cider. Because I knew one bottle wasn't enough anymore. And I hated myself by this time. All the confidence, the booze and the drugs gave me, took all that away from us again. Then I who I'd become, thought I was a black sheep of the family, a wee arsehole. I used to self-harm, and for 2 weeks in a row I tried to kill myself. Took overdoses and I woke up in hospital both times, and it was my man and dad was sitting at my bedside. Knowing the pals from my past or drug dealers who said, well, I'll look after you, wee man, none of them. It's my man and dad who were always there, who I hadn't seen in months because I couldn't go to Twin, I stayed in because I was in trouble with dealers and that stuff. But my mum was getting death threats and I wasn't knowing this. People were phoning and saying you're getting buried on your son, and I didn't have a clue. But fast forward, I came to 20, my mum's woke up in hospital, my mum's there, my dad's there, and they moved to Glasgow. They gave up their boat house, put me in a private let. I started going to Alcoholics Anonymous, and I got sober for a year, and everything was good. I didn't have any mates to focus on it in. I was out for where I stayed. I was going to meetings every day of the week. I was on the news when I was 3 months sober. I was going to Fulham prison to share in there with the boys in there. And some of their stories were like, how can I help these boys? You know what I mean? They've done drinks took them a lot more places than it took me. Thank God I never ended up in there. But
so see when you're sober in your head, so see before you're sober, you recognise you're not a good person, right? Because you say you kind of feel crap about the stuff you've done and all that. What does that feel like to know you're not being a good person at that time?
horrible, mate. For me, I didn't want to live. I wanted to die because I didn't want to be the person I was being. I hated how I would get dead angry with myself and that. Even in school, see if I'd done something. And I didn't want to do it, but I didn't know how to stop doing it. I would punch myself, full force in the face, in class and that, because I didn't know how to stop misbehaving, but I wanted to stop misbehaving, if you know what I mean. But I hated myself and who I was, and I just didn't know how to stop it. And Alcoholics Anonymous showed me a way of living, and how to stay sober, how to keep sober. And unfortunately that wasn't to last, because after a year and a half work, I've made it. I'm sober and I'll never drink again. I started going to college and I met a wee bard, and before I know it, I'm like, boom, I'm always away on holiday. I'm in my cell, and I'm like, I can go a wee drink. That wee obsession, that wee idea I was telling you about. I wasn't dealing with that, I wasn't going to meetings. You need to keep going to meetings if you don't want to go back to drink. And I was like, aye, we'll just get one. And I was sitting with a bottle of vodka like that, pure shaking. 8 vodkas later, I slashed myself with my body, want to die again. There was no honeymoon, I just took it straight back.
That was after your first.
First drink after a year. Where I'd been, there was no respite. And that was to continue for another 7 years, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
No constantly this time, but vendors. And again, my mum and dad were always there. They moved away because I moved in with a lassie after 2 months. The lassie's like, you're too much for me, and I don't blame her today. And the way I dealt with it is I went home to that wee house, locked myself in, phoned my brother, phoned my sister, phoned my mum and dad and says, I'm not today with yous, don't love yous, I'm a black sheep, and I'm going to die. And I was going to do myself in again.
So would you say obviously that you've obviously started struggling with alcohol and then you've managed to come off it for a whole year and then you've back on it again for that time you've tried to end your life man. So you've essentially basically just gave up on yourself.
Aye, because I thought, I've tried it, I've got sober. And see when you've been to AA and then you go and drink again, you've got a head full of AA and a belly full of booze and your head telling you not to do it, and the head telling you it's alright, but you know it's not alright, you know what you suffer for now, you know, but you're just powerless, you're powerless.
Is that what it feels like? You've actually no control?
Aye, I've no
Is
control.
that what it feels like? Aye.
As soon as I've got one, I would eat the one off you for the next one. There's a power behind it, just pushing you to get that, man.
I like a drink. I probably my first drink when I was really about 15, bottle of cider. But even to this day, man, throughout my whole life, I used to go on boys' holidays and 2 weeks of pure boozing and having a belter of time. I've never had that drive to, I need. It was always just a fancy, or I want, or I'm in this environment where we're going to be drinking. Because I can't understand the addiction side of alcohol and that powerless feeling you get.
It's
like that.
I chose to take my first drink. I didn't choose to become an alcoholic addict. There's just something different in my mind and in my body. It's different from normal people.
Right.
I can't explain. The only way I can explain is it's an idea that overrides all other ideas. So it beats that. And then the physical is when I take one, my body craves me. It's a person eats chocolate and they crave me. That's my body with booze and drugs, aye. And it's just, there's no beating it down, man. It's sort of a rolling fire inside you and you just want there and there. And I would do anything to get me. Sell my nephew's PlayStations, anything, I would do. I thought my mum and dad owed me because I was their son. They were working hard for everything they had and I was fucking taking it. But I've made my amends for that today and we're all good. And I help my mum and dad whenever I can. But for there, I moved to Drum Chapel, done the same in the drum everywhere else. Took drink, took drugs, got into debt. My mum paid my debt, just a vicious circle. And I just quickly, on this, one of my suicide attempts was flying myself in front of a fire engine. Fire engine stopped, and then I laid in the middle of the road, wanting lots to hit me. And came to in hospital with 2 police, 2 psychiatrists, my mum, my brother. And the psychiatrists are saying there's nothing we can do for him. So that's how I believe it's good to speak to people that've been through it, got real life stories, instead of the ones that are reading in about. I'm not saying they're no good, but I've not lived it, so they don't know what you're thinking or feeling. So that was just a wee quick on there. But aye, so for this time I'm in my 20s and I'm still doing the same stuff that teenagers do. And I've no pals up here because I don't know anybody. I play football and that and my cousins and he stays up for his life and I'm going to his and I'm drinking and that stuff. And I'm going to A still, but I'm still drinking. And then I'll get so many hours sober and drink again. But I met a lassie and she became my bud and a year later we got a house together and I must have been off my nut. Not to get a house where I mean I must have been off my nut, but still with drinking drugs, you know what I mean?
I'm glad you clarified that, Fraser.
She would do us in that. But aye. After that, we got Rose together, and she fell pregnant, and my daughter Haley came along, and honest to God, when I was in that birthing room and I seen her, I made a promise, and I meant that promise with the bottom of my feet, man, that I was never ever going to take down her drugs again. And I meant it. Because when I was young, I used to say to my mum, I'm going to give you a fit with you, I mean, she used to say, you can't take care of yourself. Yeah, I can't, know what I mean? And that's when we see her now, isn't he? See, a year later, I'm crawling about my flare, sniffing childly, drinking when they're sleeping, she's finding stuff, places she shouldn't have in it, and people come to the door for money and that, and she's just went, had enough, you're out of here, and that took me to Clyde, where I tossed myself in, just standing there like that, you fucking arsehole, you've done it every day of your life, now you're doing it your way, who do you think you are? And I just really wanted to dive in that Clyde. And if it wasn't for, and I'll give this woman a special mention, Katie, for Angus and the Tune. That's a place the brew put you onto when you're looking for work. The lad went in there, on the way to that bridge, I went in there, and I just broke down, man. And she gave me a mobile phone with a top up, gave me the number, so I could get in contact, she knew I was alright. And I would probably say that phone saved my life. Because with that phone I was managing to get hold of Jade, and she was saying, go to Manty's, and I got somewhere safe, and I went to a meeting that night, and I just sat and grit. And that was the last time I ever drank or took drugs. And it's not always easy.
So what age are you at this point?
3 years ago, 28.
28.
Aye. And it's not always easy, but went back to meetings, got a sponsor, and that woman was Moroccan, as well as Jade being Moroccan. I need to mention her because she stuck by us. Anybody else would have been like that, get to. I've got away now and you can't do this, but she stuck by us, and understood I had to go to meetings to stay sober. And that's what I've done for a full year, meetings every day, meetings every night. Don't know how many I've done. And life started to get better. I went through the program of recovery that's in Alcoholics Anonymous, and that's a design for living. It's a thing I'd done the first time round, but I didn't live it. I didn't practice it on a daily basis in my life. I just thought you'd done it and that was it. And that's just 12 steps really in life, and some of them were looking at my past and where I had went wrong, and what was wrong with me, my ego, my pride, my self-esteem, and how I would fix it. And then what I'm doing to people I'd harmed, made amends. I'll go and make amends. And then it's just a bit a daily routine of getting up. I pray. I don't know if I pray, but I pray because I know it works. I've had pals that have died with one drug, one drink, and I'm still here the day after so many suicide attempts. So somebody's looking after me. And then I'll say a few wee prayers, and then I'll just go on my day. And it's about trying to be nice to people, try to be patient, try to be kind.
Yeah.
And I'm not always like that. Jade will tell you, I'm laughing at that in the house sometimes with her in the rains. But now, 3 years later, 3 years sober and clean for drugs, I've got 3 veins, under 4. And it's mental. But I'd rather this life than the life I led.
See, just touching on, I don't know if it is one of the steps, is to make amends.
Aye.
Is that one of the steps?
Aye.
So, so you've made contact with people then, you've hurt in the past.
Aye.
How does it feel, firstly, making contact with that person? And how does it feel to be able to apologise sober to that person?
The first thought of contacting them, man, you want to like, go and sort all your issues, you know what I mean? I'm sorry for this. But you need to be careful in case they're not forgiving, and which I've got quite a right to be, you know what I mean? Some of the nasty stuff I've done. You need to be prepared for people to go, know what? Shut the door in your face. Fuck off. But I got on with it, man, and done it. And there was a few that I didn't want to do, and I had to do. I made amends to my brother, he punished us. I took it, for the stuff I'd done to him. But so that's, it feels good when you do it, you feel better. And it's not something in the back of your mind anyway. You know what I mean? First of all, you get it ordered in paper and share it with somebody, the sponsor, and it's away. And there was big stuff I kept and I didn't want to share, but I shared it and it's all away, you know what I mean?
See, when you've no made amends, do you still think about it all the time? Is it like baggage you're carrying about with you? Is it a big cloud that just
Aye, for me anyway, it's like, I done that, I shouldn't have fucking done that, you know what I mean? Why did you do that? And there's some people that I can't get a mate amends to that are deep. And I regret that, you know what I mean? But that's how it is. I pray on it and ask for forgiveness and just get on with it. But aye, I'm not going to share it on this because it'll go out there, but I'll share it with you after what I've done, you know what I mean? Aye.
So you're here today then, Fraser. You stuck to the AA programme. You still sticking to that?
I try my best on a daily basis. I'm not perfect. Nobody will tell you nobody's perfect at it. So as long as you keep trying, you don't fall back on yourself. And I don't do many meetings now. I don't do any meetings to be honest. And I should. That's not how you should go about it. So if you go to the places, stick to it. But I'm just busy. I've got a job now that I could never have done. I'm working. I've got 3 veins. I've got a partner who doesn't keep good all the time. And I'm with men matter. Try to drive this out there and help other guys, you know what I mean? So they don't need to suffer the way I suffer.
So Fraser, see all the stuff you've just spoke about in your life experiences, innit? How do you think that helps you help other guys when you're involved in Men Matter?
Because I can tell them where I've been. I can't tell them what to do with their life, but hopefully just even talk to them. And then they realise if somebody else has been there, then I can maybe do what he done and get the help, you know what I mean? I've tried to help guys since I've got sober. Some have worked out, some haven't, but I've stayed sober. And that's the selfishness part of it, is that I stay sober, but I'm still willing to help, you know what I mean?
I think Gregor's kind of touched on as well is when, like you said it as well, you're not talking to people from behind a book. You have lived experience, gives people that empathy that he's done this and now he's good, he's in a good place. Well, you've been involved in the barrel, Fraser, man. You've tried to finish your life, so you've been into the lowest you can possibly go, because that must be a dark place to be, man. If that's how you're feeling, but now you're in a position where you're physically helping other people on a weekly basis. And again, just to see you doing that, it's brilliant for me to see. But the people you're helping, man, it's hard to kind of measure it as well, isn't it?
Aye, it's interesting. It's like you're taking a big, massive negative and you're turning it into a positive, and you're showing other people that they can turn their negative into a positive, you know.
See, helping them helps me, so they help me as much as I help them. That's the way it works. They don't know they're helping me, but yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, I think we all feel like that as well, but because it's like a purpose we've got. I certainly feel as if I've got purpose already. But this is like another. I'm a busy guy, but I'm totally loving doing this. This is I love doing this. It's so good, and it gives you something to say. I need to do that. I need to do that. It keeps you busy, and seeing you're busy, you don't know, keeps your mind off stuff, which can be when that's no get focus or to kind of concentrate on. It can be a dangerous place. But I think again, the stuff you've just shared with us is brilliant, man. Again, I do think other men, even women, listen to this, could say, well, this guy who's part of this group has been there, he's done it, he's wearing the t-shirt, literally.
And
he's a pure ambassador, especially for people who came through the alcohol addiction side of it.
Absolutely.
Massive ambassador.
And I'd add to that as well, man. I mean, people hear addictions and there's still a lot of stigma associated with it there, but I mean, literally just about every single person I know is addicted to something, not whether it's a phone or sugar or all these sorts of stuff. And so that's addiction kind of the same sort of areas in the brain.
Yeah.
But what you're able to do, Fraser, is look down the road far enough and tell people look ahead to the rock bottom. And this is how you can prevent it. So prevention's
there's intervention there, isn't there? So opportunities, and again, I think really like to tell your story to people who may just be starting their journey on that path. You might say, scrap that. That guy's been through them all. And again, people do things, we're all guilty of it, won't happen to me.
Aye, nothing scares me. Nothing scares me.
Aye.
I used to, I would wake up and people on a bad episode and that, but fuck it, man. Maybe again.
Aye.
Mental.
You see, like you said earlier on as well, we talk about guys, you talk about yourself doing in your 20s doing things teenagers still done, and I still see people walking about the streets who are my age and are still doing stuff with done when we were kids, like teenagers, drinking in the streets and stuff like that. I'm like, what he's doing? But I don't know what their life's like. I've not got a clue. I'm pure passing judgment because they're my age and my peers, so I feel like I've got a right to judge them when I've no, because I've not lived their life. I don't know what it's like. You know what I mean? Who am I to judge? And I think we're all guilty of doing that, passing judgment and just saying, oh, trying to kill them. When what the man?
A lot of people look out instead of looking in, and people look in a wee bit more that are likely to make positive changes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so see, we're just going to finish up because we need to go to the talking group. Is there anybody you want to thank? Any groups you want to thank? Any people individually you want to thank for helping you get where you are today, Fraser?
First and foremost, my family. My man and dad I would thank for being by my side through all the shite and still being by my side today. And that stretches out to probably all my family. I've had a wee bit in helping us out. Gilgill Trust in Govan. They helped us when I first got sober. They were a woodwork charity. We've done amazing stuff with them. Prince's Trust were good for us. Alcoholics Anonymous definitely. And other fellowships. My sponsor, she knows who she is, I'm not going to name her. I owe her a lot. She basically helped save my life as well. And Jade, my partner, for sticking by us. And I know it's not easy. It can be a pain in the arse sometimes, but so can I. And my lanes, my focus is my lanes today. And my work, TK Mac for being supportive in the last few months.
Yeah, I've been supportive of it.
Wow.
Okay, we'll finish on that.
Yep, you got that.
Right, folks, so this has been episode 2 of Men Matter Scotland. You were listening to Fraser telling his story. I think you'll all agree it's a hard-hitting story, but there's hope. And if you're going through anything like that, don't forget you're not alone. You've got people who have been through it, people who want to listen to you, and people who want to help you. Okay, there's other groups out there who are closer to you if you're not near Drumchapel, so if you want to know who they are, let us know and we'll put you in contact, okay? So thanks for listening, and look after yourself.
See you later, guys.
See you later. Cheers.